Good afternoon, traders. This is AJ Trader 7 of Awesomecallstrading.com. Well, before I begin, I would like to take a moment and I want to give a shout out to all the moderators in our amazing room. The teamwork today was just incredible, and I just want to just give a moment out. You know, you can have a room and it's the people around you that actually make that room. And when you surround yourself with amazing traders, amazing professionals, people that do this for a living, you really appreciate when you do make money on a trade or an idea that they present. It is probably the best feeling in the world because you're around people um, that vision and see things the way you do it, and they're full-time traders. I mean, they're not. They come in here. And not only do they help the traders in the room, they make people better. They help. They, they they reach out, and I just want to give a shout out to Gianni Moore. He's our king of short selling. Raphael, small cap wonder. I mean, just a great trader. Does very well. Dave, the trader, gives the great alerts. He should be back very soon. I think he's on vacation. Fire trader. Brad, I mean, this gentleman just, I mean, I'll just kind of give you just one trade this guy did today. Um, this is just one, and he called the pullback here, and he bought right around here. I think it was his entry was probably I think $93, and then he added on weakness, and he gave all the pinpoints where it would go. And the stock ended up running all the way up to almost $98 a share. This is an analyst call that we got from PSK. So, I mean, that was just great. B Trades as well, and of course, Dark Side, our technical trader. Just an amazing technical analysis trader. He usually takes over the mic with Janny when I'm on break, and he recaps a lot of uh, what went on in the room and what he saw, what he traded, and so forth. For me, and I also want to give a shout out to Palmer, uh, PSK in the room, and of course, one of our new leaders forming. His name is Big Panda, former owner of another chat room. This morning, I'm going to start with a stock called Marna, and I just want you to kind of look at this stock here, and this morning, um, now this thing IPO'd roughly about what 15, 20 days ago, and it is supposedly the largest IPO ever for a bio. Um, but Goldman, Morgan, and I believe Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, and uh, what do you call it? Goldman were all on this thing. And you know what? I want to make a trade here. Hold on. See this TWLO, how it just popped? I want to scalp that real quick. And I think I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a trade. Uh, just do a little bit of shares on TWLO. And I want to market order that and see if I get a decent fill. I think I can, market's kind of moving up there. And I think I could pop that. Hold on. I'm going to give it a second. It's consolidating. Oh, I like it when it just stalls like that. Yeah. Okay, so there's the trade. So I want to see if it pops here real quick and make a few bucks on it because I see it trying to get through the 98 world, but we'll see. See how it's kind of stuck up here? You see that? And then what I'm looking for is just a quick push. And there's 81, and there's 83. And let's see if it gets through that 98. I'm looking for this 85 here. And see the buyers? Okay, so what we do, see the buyers, and it comes in, comes out, right? So just wait. And see how it's just kind of being held up here, which is really nice. Spreads open up. See how they come down? Now watch it come down here. There it comes back up here. See the spreads at opening? There's 80. And that usually gives me a little inkling that it has a little bit of a push coming. So I want to see if I can get that through this 90 spot here. Just kind of watching it, watching it, watching it. Just kind of see if I can get it. I hate doing this since I tried to do my webinar. Marin's popping, okay. And Nectar curling back up, okay. These are alert speed traits giving us live in the room. So let me see here. I'm just kind of being patient. Patient. I'll keep an eye on it in the corner of my eye. Okay, so I'm still holding it, so I'm keeping an eye on it as I'm doing the webinar. Okay, so Marna, what it did is it IPO'd around 23. It was priced, and then it came all the way down and just trickled all the way down, and it sold off for about 8 to 10 solid days straight. I mean, that's all it did was just sell off. It was basically pretty horrific. And so I started picking it up around the 17s, 18s, and I added all the way down into the 14s. And I built a nice average on it. And so I ended up with about 1650. And then this morning, the CEO of Myrna came on TV and on CNBC, and he did a speech about his product. And I think the commentator, Joe, actually, he really kind of pumped up the stock, in my opinion. And the stock ran here, and I ended up selling here and here and here this morning. This was my sales up here. So I was really, really pleased with the trade. And then I'm going to add on the weakness. I figured it would just sell back off and fall below 16. So I kept my eyes on it, and I will definitely be picking it up if it collapses below 15 and 16. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. So anyway, I made a 0.30 with size, and I made about $3,500 this morning. And I did every day let the entire chat room know how I was trading it, my entries, what my averages were, when I was adding. And that's really important when you're trading a swing idea, because this is a long-term swing for me. But I couldn't pass up the money that was presented to me, and that was just how I traded it. I was really, really pleased with the way I executed the trade, and I shared it with everyone. The next trade that we talk about is TWLO. This is actually the one we're kind of in the stock in right now and trading. Just a wonderful trade. This one this morning got an upgrade from KeyBank, and you can see it hit $101 this morning, and it's on its way back up. It usually just cups around and just kind of hits up there. It's actually kind of grindy right here, so this is good, and I do like it to continue going higher. It has 100, and I believe it got an upgrade this morning. It was our number, what was it on TWLO? Our number 8 on the list. It got a $114 price target on it from KeyBank, and they raised it from 103. It's one of their favorite stocks that they're liking. And so we liked it. So we figured the stock would probably pop at the open to 101, as you can see right here. And it was an incredible call. And so what I was looking for was a pop at open to 101, and then a sell-off on the stock to 97.50 or under, because I wanted to fill the gap. And I'll tell you, it was an incredible. See how I called the 101 here? I literally missed it by 5 cents. Again, traders, I wrote this an hour before the market even opened. Okay, so I want you to imagine the way I think when I'm trading, how I see things. So the stock was already gapping up $3 a share. I figured it would pop at the open to 101, scale in short, and take it down to 97.50. Not only did it not just get us 97.50, the stock came all the way down to 92.58. It was an incredible. And the reason why it continued to come down more was the other day it kind of got bought up into right here. And And that's what happened. So you had to fill some of that gap, and that's what it did. So, okay, I'm getting ready to pop here on my call. So I'm going to sell a little bit. I'm going to get ready. Just trying to get up there, 76, 78. Spreads are only 12 cents. And here it's 81. I could probably sell into that. Here comes the 90s. Okay, you hear that? Okay, so I did 1,000 shares, all right, at 97, I believe 74 area, and I just sold 97.84. Okay, that's just a little bit of a trade. It's not a big deal, but it's $100, and I won. Now I've been doing this pretty much most of the morning, but the biggest call on this. Okay, so I'm out of the trade, so I can clear that now. So I'm cool there. So just made some more money. Okay, I can now finish the webinar. So we were watching this to get filled yesterday, right around here, and this morning. So we figured to pull back, but boy, people were covering at 97 just in case it bounced. And if you look at it, it kind of almost did right here, 95, 96, but not the 97. You could just see it was just a pure sell-off and even more. And then it came up, and then it just collapsed again. So what Brad did this morning is he called out 93.50, 93.25 or something like that, went long, and then he added on weakness, and then he moved it up, and he walked it up. And as you can see, if I had stayed in the trade, see what I'm talking about? You see that? See, I left money on the table. So, and there it goes. See, 1,000 shares on an entry here, right at the 71 area, selling at 95. That's $300. That's how you make $300 in this room, just for me talking. But because I'm doing the webinar, it's kind of hard for me to. I got to make sure I'm going over the chart so I don't stay on the mic too long on here. Anyway, this is a great trade right here. This is a $250 to $300 trade if you took it with me. If you did 500 shares, then you made 125, 150 bucks. Okay, so and let's see if it pops through 98. If it does, that'd be awesome. But I'm out of it. So anyway, great call, great trade, great alert, combination, well done. The next trade that we did this morning was this company called WB. Now, WB, they really basically, this was a great call this morning. I'll have to share it with you. WB, and I'm gonna actually let me do WB, and then you're gonna get shocked with YY. Okay, now WB kind of got a downgrade this morning from Morgan was it Morgan? Yeah, Morgan Stanley, and they cut the price target to 66. The stock was gapping down, so I told everyone to go short at 60.90, and if it added to 61.75, don't worry about it. Just add into it and look for the stock to come down to 58 and under. The stock will pull. Once it pops, it will sell off to 58 and under. That was my number. And if it pulled to 58 and under, look to go long the stock. So I gave two ways to play it. If you want to short, I said right here, take short and add to room, and then take it to 58. If it hits 58 at the open and you didn't want to short it and you ignored the call, then at least you can go long side. Because I have a lot of traders too that don't always want to short a stock. Yeah, I always like to play the long side. So 58 was the entry. Give it room to add, and boom. Now you want to see the trade? All right, this is trading. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Here is the 60.90 mark where I told you to short. Room to add to 61 or more. And guess what? Count, look at that. All right. And you can look at the timeline. Within 25 minutes, 58 came. You see that? This is professional day trading. This is next level. This is like you are a trader in here. This is next level trading. This isn't like we don't throw darts. We don't do worth watching. We don't say, I think it could. Maybe it should. And if it moves, great, I get credit. We don't know. This is written in writing, pre-market, in front of tons of traders. They watch me write these notes. I don't mess around. Okay. I go through each one. Traders get lined up. They take their positions, and then the bell rings. They know what to expect, know how to execute, and know what to take. Okay, and the trade just worked out absolutely stunning. And if you waited till 58 and you went long and you scaled in, and then you let it pull down a little bit and you scaled in, look where it came back to. Again, almost to 60 a share, which is what I said. If you don't want to short, then go long. The next one, okay, this one's going to probably blow you away. If you thought TWL was incredible, all right, look at YY. Again, this is trading with a professional day trader that does this for a living, that knows every handle of the stock, what it's going to do. Okay, so here is YY. Now look at this. I would scale in short. Here's your entry, pre-market. Give it room to 68 to add. And you know what the stock's going to do, everyone? It's going to go to $65 and under. Now, how do I know that? How do I know that? All right. 15 years trading stocks. Big cap, small cap, penny stocks, it doesn't matter. ETFs, this is what I do. All right. Now you see why there's over, 9, 10 chat rooms that came from this room just in the last 2 years. This is the training I give everyone. The problem is when they go on their own, they think they know it all. But you need to trade in a bear market, in a bull market, in a bear market, in a bull market a couple times. You need to understand how the market works. You need to understand how to trade earnings, how to trade analyst calls, how to trade alerts. All right, just being good charting stuff that's 1/zillionth of being a trader. But these rooms are opening up left and right to get your money, when in fact, if you're in here, you actually make money. Okay, so let's take the YY for instance. Again, 68 at the open, short at 67, expect the stock to go to 65. So that's telling you you're going to make a minimum of 2 points. So if you have 15,000 buying power, use 12,000 of it, short 250 shares, add another 100 shares here, 350, and you will make $700 in just a matter of minutes. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Now the reality. Ding, 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 ding. Guess what I told you? Short at 67, room to 68, add into it, and I said it would come all the way down to 65. Well, not only did it do that, it came down to 63, 62. See how much money that is? 250 shares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's almost $1,000 on this trade alone, if you just simply took it. And why did I like it? Because it was gapping up. You see the gap up? But guess why I liked it? Gapping up for no reason. It's a big difference. Right? Next trade that I've got, I think I need you to sit down on this one. Yeah, I really think I need you to just chill for a second, because this will blow any chat room away. This call alone. This is done. If this doesn't convince you you're in the greatest chat room in the world, then I don't know what will. Okay? Now, I get up and I see across CNBC headlines this ILMN gapping down. I have absolutely no reason why this thing is shredding. So what do? Well, I got to go to my man PSK, because PSK will have this, right? He'll know what it is. So this is the man, the myth, the legend, and he's in here. He's in a couple of rooms, but every morning he's here, and he gave us Roku yesterday. I mean, he just blew the lid off of that. If Citron hadn't come out, this stock would have just kept going. But my gosh, he delivered on his Twitter feed this morning. I'm going to find it. There it is. See it? Down 4% pre-market after presentation. However, Morgan still is sticking to the stock with a 320. Believe it or not, I can actually read through what he wrote. And to me, Based on how he wrote that, I knew exactly how to trade it. And when I mean exactly how to trade it, I want you to see my notes. I want you to see what he said, and I don't think he really realizes as a person that puts out this information, I don't think he really realizes until he's in this room how I read it and how I interpret it. As a matter of fact, I was honored and humbled because he made a comment in the room that was a great trade and a great call. So thank you, PSK. But how did I read that now? So here we are. All right, we're gapping down. All right, here's the gap down. It's pulled because they're at the JP Morgan conference. All right, so how do you trade the stock? How do you trade the stock? Well, I looked at it and I said, you know what? And I want you to understand, I only looked at this. This is all I saw. So my call was, traders, go long at 292, room to 290, and expect the stock to pop 5 to 7 points at the open. When it does, scale in short and fade it for the day. Okay, you don't believe I wrote that? You don't believe it? Well, how about if you look right here? Let's read it together. Gapping up, down 14 points. Gapping down. I see a little bit more of a sell-off. However, I would long here at 292, give it room, but you will get, if you long at 292, I promise you, you will make 5 to 7 points on this trade. Okay, this is worth watching. Okay, I think this could go. No, this is AJ doing what AJ does that no other chat room on the planet could do. Because why? Because we're gifted. We're true professional day traders. And I'm not selling you a DVD. Okay, I'm not pushing a little. Oh, let me show you my my scan. What are you talking about, dude? All right, I'm not. Let me sell you this package to get to this package. Look, dude, fucking trade and show me money. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Okay. All right. That's what you should tell your moderator. All right. Trade. Quit talking the game. Quit telling me what the market can do. Okay. Make a trade. Okay. Tell me the entry. Tell me the exit. And tell me why you're taking the damn thing. Okay. Fine. Fine. Stop yelling at me. Fine. Fine. You want to do that? Fine. So long 292, 5 to 7 points, and then shred it. And then fade off. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a 2-year commitment if you can do that. Okay. Better get your credit card ready. Ready? All right. Ding, 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 ding. Didn't I say go long 292? All right. You ready to count? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say 5 points? No. You're an asshole. You said 7. Okay. 6, 7. Does that help? And then what did I say after 7 points? What it would do? I don't know. I'm just amazed it went up. What do you know? You don't know? I said it faded. You want to see a fade? How about that? 1, 2, 3. Forget it. Just count 16 points to the downside. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Okay. This trade alone, could you imagine if your chat room nailed that? They'd be writing books. They'd want trophies. They would do endless webinars. They would sell a video on this. This is just one call. One. I do 12 or 13 a day. Right? So that's IO in a minute. You ready for another one? Because I don't think you're ready. I think it's just too much for you. But I will give you another one. Let's see. TWO, Netflix, Square. I don't think you're ready for this. Right? I just, whatever. Okay, so we got a gap up on Square. Market's gapping up 100, 200 points. How do you trade Square? Well, you don't short. All right? Okay, that's me slapping you. Wake the fuck up. You don't short. All right? If you got square gapping, the market gaps, wake up. The stock pops. The key to being the best day trader in the world, you got to tell everyone in the room where it's going to pop to and then where it's going to come down to. And we're the only room in the world that can do that before it even happens. Okay? So you ready? Let's go to the notes. So I'm going to the notes, scale in, here's square. Item number 5, because ILMN was number 12 or 10, TWO was 8, YY was 7, got so many plays. All right, square. I'll tell you what we're going to do on a square. I want you to go long, okay? And it's going to go to 63 to 64. And when it does, the stock's going to go to 61. Okay? That's it. That's your trade. So if you don't want to short, then wait for it to hit 61 and then long it. Okay? So again, entry, exit, where it's going to go, and the reason why. All before the market even opened. Again, do you want to know why all these chat rooms came from this room? Imagine being trained like this every day of your life. Imagine trading alongside somebody that does this every day of his life. All right? Imagine being in a room where the guy doesn't even need to have a room. He's just having fun. Because why? Because the market's his ATM. He can pick any stock anytime what he wants and he makes money. That's day trading. That's a whole nother level. But let's take a look at this stock. Are you ready? All right, sit down though. Actually stand up because you're going to applaud me. Ready? Ding, 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 ding. Jeez, what happened here? It popped. 63 to 64. Isn't that what I just said? 63 to 64. Okay. And then where did I say it would go down to? 61? Let's count it. 62, 63, 62. Oh my gosh. Does that say 61? Oh my gosh. How did you know? And then what happens at 61? You go long. What do you want me to do? Bake you a cookie? Make you a cupcake? Huh? Put your clothes on? What else do you want? You're gonna make an excuse? Well, I don't trade those kind of stocks. What do you trade 10 cents? You gunslinger? 90,000 shares for 4 cents? Huh? Look at my route I use. Look at my route. Look at my route. Look at my route. You walk in the park? What do? Just take the trade. Quit making excuses. All right? I don't understand. Everybody's got an excuse. Not in here. Because your excuses will run very thin. So, WB, YY, TWLO. And by the way, you know the TWLO trade? That if I would have stayed in it, it just popped through 98. Yeah. I might not be on the floor of the stock exchange. You know why? Because I'm making money. All right. I'm not out doing meetups. Okay, I love my clients, but I don't need to meet them. Okay, my job is to make them money so they can fly anywhere around the world. But I don't do meetups. I'm sorry, it's not my thing. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got one more for you. I don't think you can handle it, but hey, I'm going to give you just 2 off the top. Meat and watt. Okay. Every day, I got my small cap short sellers in here that they demand the best. So today, I found them watt, no news, pop it open to 775, scale in short, gap fill it. How hard was that? All right. And then what was the other one? Meat. Meat, gapping 43 cents. Okay. Open any pop at the opens is short. To me, nothing more than fluff. Gave guidance. Back down to lows. All right. Really? You know, really? Should I do a video and sell you a $9,000 video to show you why I called that? Are you kidding me? This is required in this room. So you ready? Boom. Ding, 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 ding. I said the stock would hit 775. 775. Stock fell and sold off. I sold meat, short here. I said the stock would sell off. Gap fell back to 5. Really? Was it that hard? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So that's about 8 ideas. Every one of them worked. Okay. Welcome to Awesomecallstrading.com. Right? And the people in our room, they're here to make money. They're here to pay their bills. Okay. We do alerts all day long. We help and guide all day long. If we make a mistake, hey, it's part of trading. We all mess up. I mess up. All right. And when I do, it doesn't get to me. I just go back in. All right. The room was built to just show you how to trade the proper way, what to look for and why. And if you don't understand, you ask. The more you ask, the better trader you'll become. And that's what this room is all about. Okay? It's not about me, look how much money I make. I believe in full transparency though. I believe if you should hear when I'm taking a trade, you should hear why I'm exiting a trade, you should hear the reason why I'm taking the trade. If during the day I make mistakes, I'm like, dang, that didn't work and I lost maybe 200-300. Hey, I'll go make it up on Boeing, Netflix, ILM. I'll find a way to make my money. I'm not 100% perfect. One day, maybe I will. I don't think anybody is. But I love what I do. I have a passion for what I do. I have no drama in my life. All right. I live in a beautiful home in Bel Air, California. All right. I live with my dog and I enjoy life. All right. I enjoy life. I don't have any drama. I have the people around me that make me a better trader. And come and join. Try it out for a day. Try it out for a week. Advance to a month. And I promise you, the first day you're in here, you'll be mind blown. All right. And all you have to do every night is just look at the pre-market notes, click it, and you're a trader. You're in the room tomorrow. And I will present you another 12 more ideas. Okay. And you'll be surrounded by some of the most amazing traders in the world. All right. So that is today's webinar for January 8th, 2019. And I do want to comment one thing. Get a lot of people that sometimes say, you know, you cuss too much or you say bad words. Let me tell you something. I fucking love what I do and I'm passionate. All right. And let me tell you, when you trade for a living, it is hard not to bite your lip when you're making money. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Huh? How do you want me to react when ILM falls off a cliff and gives me 18 points? You want me to go, oh, yeah. Oh, good boy. Oh, that is such sweetness. No, I am, fuck yeah. I just paid my bills. I'm done for the fucking day. That's me. Because you know what? I just made $2,000. So when you get to that level, I think you too will probably be saying a couple bad words. Okay? You won't be going, geez, golly, I just made $900. Gosh, geez. No, 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 no. But anyway, hey, we all trade differently. Anyway, that's today's webinar. Be well, be good, be honest. Take care. Bye-bye.